Where is the Shrine of Earth? We say
Very
2
well.
fucking feet away from the Shrine of Earth. Well, what have you got for me, Ethan? Do you actually gonna talk to me? Oh, fuck yeah!
Hast gone.
I came so hard for you, Athene. Oh. Oh, that's it? Wait a damn minute! Mother Nature's opened up one of her many, many delicious orifices for us. And what the ever-loving fuck is this? I mean, if the Earth Shrine takes me into the Earth,
Please.
what the hell is the Air Shrine gonna
Anyone
do?
has walked these halls since they were first shaped. I wonder if the words Arcais spoke were true.
What the hell did he speak? He just told you to go here. He barely said anything about it. He's probably never been here either.
It must be somewhere among the ancient stones. I can feel a powerful magic in this place. Can't you? It is heavy, like some huge burden.
I fucking love, by the way, that Arcais had all the chance in the world to be like, go to the Earth Shrine and the Air Shrine. The secrets that you so desperately need to save everyone I love will be there. Instead, he was all cryptic like, remember that thing I said to you on off fucking hand without making a big deal about it? Like as if it was casual conversation 20 fucking years ago, 5 seconds later, which you had immense trauma that involved in that resolved in my death. So you probably definitely blocked it out because it's so fucking traumatic anyway. Yeah, remember that? Do that. No, you could have just straight up told us, you arsehole, but no, you had to make it dramatic. Shrine of Air.
The Shrine of Air is a holy site we found nestled in the highest peaks of the teeth of Naros. We found a stone there, the same material as that of the Hyperion itself, but we never knew why the gods left such a marker.
Okay. I don't know why I started with the Shrine of Air and not the Shrine of Earth. You know, the one we're literally deep inside right fucking now? That's probably a good start.
It lays in the crags of the teeth of Naros, in the shadows of the great rocks. There is a stone there that resembles the Hyperion in its own way. We don't know why the spot was marked the way it was. Perhaps we will finally find out.
It was Ethine's face. It didn't look anything like the Hyperion. Unless I just accidentally spoiled what's about to come in this cave, I don't know.
When Arcais came here with me years before, he said this of the Earth Shrine.
Ah, so there's even
the
more.
Earth is dark and heavy, and dangers hide unseen. Accept the light in darkness, for it knows the way. A light in this gloom is welcome, but I would not wander too far off the path.
But
Farewell.
But I'm the fucking light. I'm a little glowy boy. And oh, it's a will-o-wisp. We know so much about not following will-o-wisps. Damn it! What the fuck are you? Okay, well, this is just gonna light up along the way anyway. But, I mean, the will-o-wisp is leading me directly into endless murder. So, it's clearly a fucking arsehole anyway. Why are we listening to this prick? Oh, he even stops when we're in the middle of battle. Oh, what a nice guy. Get the fuck out of here. I want to see how cool my new staff is, but I'm never, ever, ever going to get a chance to use it when all my other attacks are 1,000 times cooler. Where are you taking me? Although now, I'm pretty convinced that my chakrams will do more damage than my, little electricity ability. Which is a shame, because I would love for that ability to, you know, be useful up until the end game, like I thought it would be. I don't know why, since it's the first ability mages ever get. But, I don't know, it looks cool enough. I kinda like it, I guess, maybe. We can continue, you know, what the fuck are you doing? You don't need to wait for me around every fucking corner. I'm relatively smart a bit, I hate these things. There's not much more that I hate. There's not much in this shithole of a world that I hate more than Crudox. Can I just say, though, this seems like a very, 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 very Greek mythology villain. Or enemy, I don't know why I said villain. Why couldn't you have saved these dudes to show up? Just for this DLC, and then you would have had an additional fucking new creature to add in. I guess maybe they end up being important in the main quest or something, but I highly doubt it. I can become a god of persuasion if I want. Like, I can literally max it out right the fuck now. But I don't need it right the fuck now, so... Keep going and detect hidden, I guess? That's traps on the minimap. Traps can be salvaged. Lore stones and treasures are displayed on the minimap. I mean, I guess that's good. I mean, it's very fucking good, but do I need it now? Not really. What do I need now? Fucking nothing, so I guess I might as well stay down here? I mean, that just increases gold, which isn't incredibly necessary. I think I'm just gonna go all the way up to persuasion and finish that shit off. Maybe I'll do mercantile. I genuinely have no idea. I don't know what I want. Lockpicking? I've been struggling with the very hard locks lately. I guess that's gonna make it a little bit easier, so why the fuck not? What do I want now? God Tier Ice Barrage. Follow that up with Frost Shackle? Maybe? What does it do? Your knowledge of Eldritch Frost allows you to extend the duration of all freezing effects, slowing enemies down for a longer time, and increases the damage by a whole 10%. That is fucking good. Winter's Embrace is also obviously amazing. That doesn't go up any higher than what it already is. I guess I could upgrade the shield? There's just not a whole lot that I want anymore. Damn it! What are you? Elemental Rage? I can't get you until, oh my god, like one more point after this, so I guess we will go with Frost Shackle. Or maybe I'll just get a god tier, like, spheres attacking. Now that I know that there can be 4, I am kind of really down with that. Transference, I can also get Masterful Construction. I don't know. Fire off deadly ethereal splinters whenever enemies draw near. That's amazing, but I don't get it for ages, so I think we'll put 1 in Frost Shackle. And then next level, we could start getting all these amazing skills and maybe abandon that for just a little while. But it does mean I really need to start using my Frost abilities a little bit more. Elemental damage is about to go through the roof. What else changes? Duration-based spells get increased like a fuck. We get Ice Blink instead of just Blink. Yeah, this is pretty badass. Obviously, we're going with Sage. As a Sage, besides approaching the natural limits of magical power, the lingering effects of your elemental magic are extended beyond their normal duration. Your understanding of ice magic allows you to teleport a short distance by harnessing that elemental sphere. I wish we could kind of choose what effect we leave, but I guess that's just a little bit too complicated for a dev team's first fucking game. I keep forgetting that this is their first ever game. It is absolutely insane that they went so ambitious on their first try, and I'm loving every fucking second. Like, yes, it has its faults, but obviously it's gonna have its faults. Uh-oh. Okay. Ice is really, really impressive now. It's not absolutely... Oh my god, what the hell are you? It's not absolutely invincible or anything, but it's damn fucking good. I would have liked a little mechanic, by the way, if you're staying really, 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 really close to the orb, like they're a little bit afraid of it or something, and they're less likely to come and fuck with you. But I guess that would then make this unbelievably easy. But maybe in just a few more of the overwhelming areas, that would have made it a little more interesting. I remember fighting one of you before, but I don't really know why. In what situation was I fighting some kind of horrible hentai banshee with all the tentacles you could ever possibly want? Hexweaver robes. Sounds amazing, but I've also got the talismans. I nearly called it lettuce. I'm an absolute genius. Talisman lattice, so I guess that's not necessary for a very long time, but that looks damn cool. I don't want it, but you can't deny that's really, really badass. But I guess what I've got on right now just helps me look even more fucking Greek. And that is a damn good thing for this place. I don't like this. That's a lot of fucking Spideys. That is an unbelievable amount of Spideys, and they're all already nearly dead. They all are going to die in 2 hits. I didn't expect to hit all of them there. In fact, I really shouldn't have hit all of them there, but thanks, I guess, game, for absolutely stroking my wang and my ego just a little bit more. Oh, this is just where you're gonna remain forever? Man, leaving is gonna be the biggest fucking nightmare imaginable, but sure, whatever. Unseal the Earth Shrine. I would really like it if everything now became, like, bright as fuck, but...
When you harness the Earth Shrine, my limbs never held more strength.
Isn't that gonna do exactly the same to him, though?
And I can feel the magic pouring through this land already. We must be close. The Hyperion waits.
Unless we're sort of like returning the god's influence or something. And if we're returning the god's influence, then hell, that can only be a good thing. Because they can buff the shit out of the dudes they want to buff the shit out of, and absolutely ruin everyone else, or at least ignore everyone else, so you just become a much thicker daddy than he could ever dream of being. Talk to me about the Earth Shrine.
Remarkable. It looked like the Hyperion in its own way.
No, it really did. We couldn't even see anything.
When they made the Hyperion, they must have left this as well. But it felt entirely different. Like if I touched it, I would suddenly collapse under my own weight.
Then maybe let's stay the ever-loving fuck away from that, right? Tell me about the Earth Shrine.
I can only imagine that is what Arcades meant. But though I can say that much, I still do not know what we're dealing with.
I wonder if I should explore the rest of this place, or if it's just going to immediately kill me or something.
We must go.
Fine, fine, fine. Where is the Shrine of Air?
It waits in the higher peaks of the Teeth of Naros.
I know, I've already been there because I'm way too cool for you.
Knew that we would find them. I
Wait,
don't know how easy this will become, but we have to keep going. Farewell.
I mean, I guess if he's been interrogating Arcas this entire time, but you'd think Arcas would have given enough of a fuck about his people to not give in, right? I mean, I know he's been getting tortured for 20 fucking years. At some point, you're probably just gonna want to give up, especially when he doesn't let you die throughout all of that murder. But I mean, come on, man. Help a boy out, you know? Shut the fuck up for a little while. Where is this gonna take me? I would really like it if it just went over all the areas that we couldn't go to last time, and you know what? I think that's what it's doing. I don't think we ever went... I think we came from up there. Yeah, it's definitely leading me the ways full of enemies this time around, which is not exactly appreciated, but at least we get to see everything. And the enemies are literally only tiny little baby spiders. So that's not a problem at all. Well, tiny little baby spiders and their dad. And their dad seems to die just as fucking easy. What is the point in your existence? Go away. You are unnecessary, sir.
What can I do?
What are you talking about? Why are you still so sad? We're winning. We're doing good things, aren't we? I mean, your life could still crumble at any fucking moment, sure. But I mean, we're getting closer. Is there anything hanging out in this direction? A whole fucking flower. Oh boy, the joys of exploration. And this thing, I guess. What are you? I guess some materials that'll come in useful eventually. Lovely little bit of spider smegma. Who doesn't love smegma in the morning? Everyone. Everyone hates it. What am I talking about? Right, let's go ahead and slaughterize you. There we go. I love how easily they die. I can't believe I do 803 damage per every jihad now. And I mean, if I've spread that over 5 dudes, that is what? 800 times 5, or 8 times 5? 4,000. 4,000 damage in a single attack. Why am I so cool? And by cool, I mean I'm a massive fucking endless murderer. Oh, you straight up are leading me a completely different way. That leads to... I have no idea? As much as I would love to see the Earth tearing itself to pieces, I kind of want to go this way. Yeah, I know. I know. Go away. Wait, did she say that I look more whole? Or she feels more... I don't remember her saying that last time. But that is absolutely terrible. Who the hell are you? Oh, come on, man. So I guess him be... Oh, God, I haven't saved him forever. Drink. Just drink all the fucking potions. It doesn't matter. We'll use healies whenever we get a chance. Heal spells, I mean. But here, I just want to survive. And fucking using spells all the damn time is not helping me live. There we go. Okay, I didn't quite realize just how powerful that was gonna be. I am amazed. That was the coolest shit. I love how adorable those ice shards look, by the way. They're just like little square, literally just cubes. Let's do that again. Aww. I mean, when the electricity looks as good as it does this far down the line, and like travels that far, I would expect the ice to look a little bit better than that. But at the same time, it's kind of adorable, so fair enough. Wait, I feel like I left behind something. The fucking orb made a little sound on the way out. I don't know if it always makes that little sound, but I'm very, very upset if I missed out on a load of fucking loot. From the goodest boy orb I have ever fucking seen. I mean, you're no longer highlighted on the map, so I gotta assume you're just completely useless now? But I guess, thanks for the free ride. I didn't even say thank you, I didn't do shit. Ugh. Oh god, I hate backwards ethene. It's just like the disabled, barely formed cousin. And, you don't need that. You know, how did one of those become a fucking god? That is disturbing as hell. But whatever, let's make our way to the Air Shrine. And let's see what the fuck this has to offer. I imagine it's gonna look very, very, very different from the Earth Boy. Apart from Ethene and her disabled cousin. What would Ethene backwards be? Annetta. Okay, Annetta's already a name. That doesn't sound as awful as I expected it to. Never mind. Talk to me.
Something feels... You look more...
Oh, for fuck's sake, I don't care. We have heard this like 3 times in a row now.
Time is at hand.
Is that all you can muster? Any NPC in the entire game could have told me that. You are a literal god. I understand you're under quite a bit of stress right now with everything you love being ripped apart and you in incredible pain, but come on.
Think that all this time we had the answer to the Hyperion below our feet. That our road to Anagatos forced us to solve this riddle seems more than coincidence.
What do we do?
I can't say for sure. It is different from the Earth Shrine. This place is thin and cold.
So was the Earth Shrine.
I remember the words Arke said. To harness the air, you must walk on the wind. Somehow this shrine will make that true.
Why did you hang around this guy? He's just getting constant stoner thoughts. That isn't his entire personality.
So
you were in love with him? Maybe
Earth.
sorta kinda? I can't
For a
tell,
hidden
but...
cave. What could it mean? Did the gods plan this so thoroughly?
It keeps kinda hinting that something was going on, but then it's just like, I was a god. It's just because I was a god. God, shut up, mom. Like, alright, let's get the fuck out of here. I expected the Air Shrine to look airish. This doesn't look, this just looks like what the Earth Shrine could have looked. If this was called the Earth Shrine, I would not have been surprised. I mean, I get that there's a gust of wind going through it, but that is literally the only goddamn difference. And it doesn't even push me. It doesn't change anything. What? Okay, not what I expected, but whatever. What have we got over here? A fucking pile of rocks! My favorite, and a scepter. Even better. End me. Right, what have we got over here? No, look at the actual map, you moron. We can go either way. It doesn't really matter. Why are you pushing me out there? Oh, because I'm still tracking Histis's bullshit. The dude who just wants to live with the trolls. I don't care about that. I'm a little bit busy saving the world, my friend. I can't even do your thing because I'm busy saving the fucking world. Your wife is also probably dead, so sorry about that one. Ah, what have we got down here? It's literally just loot, but in a place like this, I know I'm sort of ragging on it for not being nearly airy enough. I kind of expected it to be this mystical place where you literally just do walk in the fucking sky or on clouds or something. I don't know how that would have worked, but it would have been fucking amazing. Ow? Ow! Leave me the fuck alone. But yeah, I mean, in a place like this, it's gotta have some pretty damn good loot, right? Just to make this shit worthwhile. Make this shit feel on the scope of what it should. That was amazing. We absolutely dominated that poor arsehole. That was poor phrasing. There we go. I love that. I really like the ice now. I didn't think I would, because it does sort of rely on accuracy, which is something you have literally zero control over, so that's a little bit of an oversight, but, I don't know. When they all hit at once, it's the most satisfying fucking feeling imaginable. God damn, better than sex already. And I've only used it like 3 times. Right, where the hell are we going? I guess we need to go to both places? Harness the Air Shrine's power. I kind of want to explore everything we possibly can. It's not like we're stuck to a pre-built path. This time we can kind of go wherever the hell we want. I mean, it's a pre-built path, but I mean, it's not like we have to follow the orb. And if we don't follow the orb gets mad. And just, I don't know. I don't know what the fuck would have happened. But I didn't want to upset the orb. He's a good boy. He deserves happiness. Way more than us Colossi do. Your final task? Wait, what? But you don't even know what's going on. How could you ever say this is the final task when we don't even know if this is really helping? Maybe you just wanted us to do a little bit of nice sightseeing before we finally bled out. Come on, come on, come on. There we go. I feel like every time they hit me, I do less damage. I don't know if that's a thing. I don't know if, like, while you're recovering health for a while, you just don't do nearly as much. But, I mean, I've seen that spell do a lot more than 300 damage. And this time it didn't even hit 300. And I've seen that do 800, and that time it was doing, like, half. Yeah, not good. Not good, because I mean, it's fine, but I still don't understand why the fuck it happens. Finesse, huh? I mean, it's nowhere near as good as the Crown of Krios. It just looks really goddamn cool. And I find it weird that it was dropped by a random fucking sprite. So, you can just farm collections or sets of loot and shit? I didn't know that was a thing. I'm not really one to do the whole, like, farming to get the perfect builds, to, like, tune your stats up by 1 extra %. If I can beat the game, and I have all, like, the legendary gear that has quest type behind it, or, like, optional mini-bosses and shit, then I am happy that I have finished the game. I don't need to make myself an absolute walking god that never has any challenge. In fact, I appreciate challenge, which is kind of awkward, considering this game doesn't really offer any. I don't know why it's as easy as it is, but I guess it's not really a problem outright. It just would have been nice to have more options at time of release. Obviously, Re-Reckoning added in the very hard difficulty, which is cool. I like that they did that, but I don't know, I don't like when difficulty settings don't really represent the difficulty. Like, if it's called hard, I expect to struggle. I expect to be proud of myself when I overcome a really difficult fight, and that's only really happened, like, twice. And even then, it's a fight I did maybe, well, twice, you know? It's only like, oh, I died once, okay, well, we'll redo that. This time I know to avoid that fight. At least I can't steamroll everything. But come on, when a fucking difficulty is called hard, I expect to have a challenge. And it's just not really the case here, which is a shame. But I know most people will be like, shut the fuck up, there's another difficulty setting now, just switch to that. I know, but it's still like, you know, the hardest one at time of release, like original release. It must have been really annoying for people who really like to get a challenge out of their RPGs and do like to do the whole fine-tuning builds thing to make it work on the highest of difficulties. There we go. Oh, you just straight up resist it. Okay, well that explains why I've been useless against you for quite some time. Everything I have just, I don't know, you just absorb. You absorbed it a little bit too hard there on account of being very dead, but still. Now how the fuck do I walk on air? Wait, it just disappeared? It disappeared because these sprites showed up out of nowhere. You're telling me the forces of nature, physics, the world are afraid of these adorable little fleshy bat monsters? What? Or by walk on air, did it literally mean just walk right through air, and now you have the power of air? What are you talking about? That's so dumb. I thought I was just able to walk to either side of the area, it would have had the exact same effect, and it would have taken me into the sky or something, and then the true air shrine begins. But no, they just did not give a fuck here. Fair enough. No! I was doing the big sipper. You are not allowed to spawn in those goddamn moments. That's against the rules. We established this. We never established this. It's kind of just fucking gameplay. I don't think the game consents whenever I'm intaking fluid. But whatever. No, where's the fucking big one? The only thing I know that you're, although I don't know that you resist, is ice. And apparently you still resist that. So what the hell do you want from me? Oh, and now there's a big-ass moth in my room. That's fun. Gotta love the fucking end of summer. It's so painful. Ugh. Really? I'm just getting so tired of taking on the same enemies over and 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 fucking over again. Like, is there just no other enemy type in the entire game? Like, I love this game. I love this game's combat. Its world is so cool. But if I start getting burnt out on the same enemy types, then that's not going to be a good thing, man. I mean, obviously. But it just doesn't seem like something this game would have an issue with. All the enemy designs, like, they look incredible. They look really badass. So, could you not have thought up just a couple more? It's clearly not that you're creatively bankrupt. You made trolls look awesome. You made boggarts, those tiny little fucking dudes who are just basically supposed to look like garden gnomes. You made them into this terrifying wood construct monstrosity. And that is awesome. But then, you just don't have nearly enough enemy variety. I guess maybe they're saving it for the big main game bosses, but so far, all the main game bosses either seem to be trolls or some variation on human or fae. Like, that ain't great. That ain't great. You could have done a hell of a lot better. But oh well. Oh my god, man, my voice is giving up on me. It's still there. I feel fine. I mean, I don't feel fine. I feel sick as shit. But, I don't know, I just keep needing to drink constantly. I got such a dry throat. I really hope it's not the big disease. That would be awful. And for those of you wondering what the big disease is, because you're watching this in the future, remember 2020? Remember how much of an absolute fucking train wreck, nuclear bomb site, whatever the fuck 2020 was? Back in that disgusting year? Yeah, this was recorded in 2020. That's fun. I hope I'm not, like, making you remember all the horrific trauma, but still. Oh, okay. So maybe we harness the power of wind by walking over that shit, and now oh, that's actually kind of cool. I like that. I like that a lot. It could have been way fucking more, but at least it's something, right? A troll? You're telling me that I was able to do all that shit, but a troll beat me to it. A troll was able to do this however the fuck long before. They're just as smart as me. In fact, this troll is probably a better protagonist than I am, because he got here before I did. Like, why the fuck isn't he the hero of the world? Why didn't he harness the fucking power of wind or whatever the hell? Oh, for fuck's sake. This literally is telling me that he was able to cross this bridge. I don't believe you, game. I'm gonna go ahead and barrage, and I'm gonna see how this works against trolls, actually. It does practically nothing. It does a little bit more than my, tasing spell, I guess, and it doesn't have nearly as long of a cooldown. I mean, the tasing spell barely has a cooldown anyway, but I really like the ice for that. I think it will be one of my favorite go-to moves against big boys, because you can just chip away all the damage in the world with no fucking expense. It's delicious. Alright. The final shrine. It feels weird saying final when there were only two. But I guess I'm not wrong. The final shrine! Unsealed. And I love that my little skelly boy got to watch his dad be all proud. We made another cipher.
The cipher is whole again. As
oh no, we just fixed it. Okay, fair enough. That's not nearly as exciting.
That we might stop Anakatos. And we've done so much more. I thought this all was to bring Anakatos to his judgment. But I was wrong. There is much more at stake here.
So the entire plan is to raise another fucking city to attack the one raised city. We're not just gonna, like, clear the way on the hinges? This seems way too drawn out. Like, there are way easier ways around this. Well, I mean, I'm not gonna complain. It's pretty fucking badass, but still, what the fuck is going on?
It was so much like the Earth Shrine, but
No,
different.
not at all. In no possible way was it like the Earth Shrine.
Light has to be blown away.
Where is Anakatos? Unless you literally mean this thing specifically? But I thought the shrine was outside the cave. I thought that was like the face of Ethine and her retarded sister.
Communing with the Hyperion beneath the city. We have to stop him while we still can.
The sister who lives on the inside of her face, but still.
Task? And Idilla still rests. What is he doing?
I mean... Oh, I can talk about the Shrine of Earth again?
Cavern. Then the shrine itself was not important at all. Not the stone, but what rested beneath it.
So it was more a beacon, more a marker for the, I like how we have the Shrine of Air, and then up here we have Air Shrine. And they're two completely different topics. Yeah, they're so very unrelated. What are you talking about? Not the same thing at all. Silly boy game. Oh! And we got our dark magic fuckery finally removed, which I don't think ever gave me a problem even once. I know I don't use my fate a lot, but I feel like ever since I used it against that troll, it's just been building up and it has been sat at full for quite some time. So, what the fuck are you talking about? Oh my god, I don't want to fight all of you. I find you guys genuinely scary. And like, you have to sort of be kind of far away for the dodge to work. That was amazing. But yeah, you have to be pretty damn far away for the dodge to actually function as it should. I so wish that if you take out like one target with that thing, it could just move to another target, because it is so effective at tearing people down. If you could just use it as basically a fucking never-ending turret, I would be basically in love. Oh, you're not. Sakandra. Where the hell did Sakandra go? If she died in his fucking oh no, she's right there. I thought she genuinely got taken out in the most anticlimactic way possible, going back to the start of the DLC, when we immediately lose.
Let us finish
I forget her name, that's how anticlimactic was. The Norse lady, the Viking bitch, who just disappeared 5 minutes into the cave. Hello. And by disappeared, I mean we watched her die brutally, but still.
Be cautious.
No, you were just highlighted on the minimap, I swear. You're just leaving? That's it. She was just wandering deeper back into the cave for a second. What the fuck was that? This is her home now. This is where we truly belong. I don't think you were facing that way before. You definitely weren't facing that way before. Because if I saw that side of you when I was coming up these stairs, I would feel sufficiently disturbed. You're pointing me in the direction of something. I have no idea what, but I imagine it's going to be very fucking important. But for now, we go to Hyperion. I genuinely thought, by the way, like, the little area where we were either freeing the trolls, or sorry, the Jotun, I don't know why I keep calling them trolls, those are two very, 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 very different things, freeing the Jotun or saving the council, I genuinely thought that that was the end. I thought that was going to be the last part of the DLC, but it's going on way longer, and way more fucking badass, and I am loving this. Because I nearly decided to just straight up do it in the last session, like right at the end, even though we had gone overtime. Yeah, that would have taken me until like 3 AM to finish it in the end. Because, I thought it was basically just going to be, you free the trolls, you have a boss fight with the Jotun on your side, or whatever the fuck. But no, it was nothing like that at all. That landed on my head, and I just took it. Like the manliest of all fucking men. I'm not even a man, I'm an elf, like the elfiest of all elves. Elves, very well known for their ability to take collapsing buildings on the forehead, apparently. That is their one racially defining feature. What a boring name for a talisman. Staunch? I have so much cooler stuff, and I guarantee it's worse than the thing that calls itself Staunch. What are you doing? Why have you ripped open a hole in the fabric of reality? What are you, and how the hell are you doing that? It's just a regular silent choir lady. And she's got a I'm not taking the frying pan. I guess the DLC was just like, oh, we don't have nearly enough junk. Let's add an unbelievable amount of junk. And that's just what they did for some reason. I don't know why it's necessary. I don't know why it exists in general. Maybe the frying pan sells for inordinate amounts of money. But I very much doubt that, you know, on account of it being a fucking frying pan. I don't know why I could go that way. I guess that led to something the last time we were here, but I do not remember that at all. Hey, lady. I wonder if it wants me to go down to where this entire fucking tirade of bullshit began, or if I'm just gonna charge right through the mural. I don't. Okay, no. I don't know what's more impactful. These guys are really scary. The only ones that I truly fear are the ones with the big, scary, sparkly sticks. But these fucks, they aren't much better. Fucking hell, everyone is terrifying. Stalker's chakrams.